Man, it doesn't matter if she's 15, my nigga. I like young girls. I like them 15, 14, 16. I like them real young, my nigga. I don't like women in their 20s. All the girls in 20s, I'm cool with, girl. I like fucking girls like 15, 14. I like fucking.
See, this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
But that's basically Destiny's opinion, right? I don't think this is even necessarily a hot take per se. Obviously there are exceptions. But when it comes to Lolly, yeah, I disagree with Destiny on that. I think you should care. Sounds similar to Vaush? Destiny? How? Ironically enough, Vaush has a stronger take against the Lolicon, but it's ironic because Vaush is into Lolicon, right? Like, Vaush recognizes that Lolicon is fucking child porn and that consuming it makes you a pedophile. Destiny says he doesn't give a shit, right? Vaush says he does give a shit. It does make you a pedophile, but the motherfucker consumes it. So what does that say about him, right? Didn't he backpedal that? Vaush? No. Vaush has always maintained that consuming Lolicon makes you a fucking pedophile. So by his own standard, he is a pedophile. He's always maintained that. Destiny doesn't give a shit. Destiny literally doesn't care. He says, it's just a drawing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. It's just a drawing, blah, blah, blah. If it's, like, that's Destiny's fucking stance, right? Which I disagree. I disagree with. I disagree with Destiny's stance, and I disagree with Vaush's hypocrisy, right? Destiny not giving a damn about Lolicon versus Vaush defending John CP. Vaush didn't defend it publicly. No, Alex, you have to understand. Publicly, Vaush has made a stance against the content. He has constantly criticized Lolicon. He said Lolicon is pedophilia. It's not. Vaush has never actually defended Drawn CP in the broad sense. He's defended the Drawn CP that he personally consumed, and he says, well, no. Actually, I don't think it's blah, 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 even though it's obviously a fucking child, right? Obviously, Vaush is being a fucking retarded hypocrite there, right? But point being, publicly, Vaush has taken a firm stance against Lolicon, and Destiny hasn't, right? Vaush defended the legality of John CP. Well, yeah, it technically is legal, yeah. In the United States, it's technically legal. I don't think it should be, but free speech technically defends Lolicon. It's disgusting. I hate that it does, but it does. It does. You can't deny facts. You can't deny the facts. Our legislative government has protected Lolicon. It's protected. It's protected under the First Amendment. That is a fact. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. I don't like it, but it's a fact. You know what's funny? I don't know if you saw it, Flags or Nio, but I watched like some video where like it kind of recapped what Vaush is doing in the recent time. Some guy put on a stream of Vaush, and Vaush literally said, almost verbatim, that, hey guys, look at this conservative on Twitter. Yeah, this guy probably fantasizes. This guy probably has no kids, no wife, and he's probably an incel. And someone in his chat said, yeah, and they probably consume Lolicon too. And the Vaush is like, well, yeah, that's a given. Yeah, obviously the conservatives are pedophiles.
Just gonna take a wild guess on this one. Just a wild guess. Gonna throw this one out there. I don't think this guy has a wife or kids. I think this is a male with a addiction. All purely Lolicon too. Yeah, well, that's true by implication. But yeah, like it goes without saying.
I swear to God, he fucking said, I was like, bro, dude, this is like literally historical revision. It's like, what? You literally got caught with jerking off to Lolicon. You literally got caught jerking off to it, Vaush. How are you going to criticize anybody for doing it? And it's not even the first time. That's the crazy part. It's not even the first time. You know what I should do? The Vaush rant. Here's the Vaush rant. Let me do the fucking Vaush rant, bro. Okay, this shit is retarded as fuck. All right, here's the fucking Vaush rant, okay? This shit is fucking important. Hold on, how is my ass? Is that too revealing? Is that too revealing? Hold on, this is actually kind of important. I don't want to be too revealing. That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to be too slutty, okay? Deadwing. Anyways, okay. Vaush rant. Holy fuck. Okay. Honestly, I kind of don't like how slutty it is. Is this sluttier? That's arguably fine. That's more fine. to the channel? Maybe, if it's good enough. If it's good enough. It has to be good enough, I think. Vaush rant. Okay. This fucking piece of shit. Guys, watch. Hold on. I need to line myself up real quick. Hold on. I'm being really autistic about this. Okay. Camera is there. Facing this way. All right. Where do I even begin with my fucking problems with Vaush? All right. Here we go. Vaush. Wait, yeah, what? Yeah, it is spelled that way? I don't know, dude. Vaush. All right. Here's my problems with Vaush. Point number one. Point number one. Vaush is retarded. Okay. Now, what do I mean by... Because this fucking bitch will literally sit there on stream and criticize and ridicule and lambaste other people for being lolicons. And that alone... Based. Giga Chad. I love that. Vaush is fucking cool for doing that. But that gets canceled out when you consider the fact the motherfucker got caught earlier this year with fucking Lolicon. I don't know how the fuck this dude still lambasts conservatives for jerking off to fucking Lolicon when this motherfucker literally got caught jerking off to it. Oh, it was a short stack goblin? Dude, anybody... Dude, I swear to fucking... I hate this excuse. This is not just the Vaush rant. This is the Vaush fandom rant. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Dude, fuck his fans who enable that fucking shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Okay? It was not short stack. It wasn't, well, you could kind of quibble over the details. You can quibble over the details if you haven't seen the fucking image, dumb fuck. Okay? I saw the image. I wasn't looking for the image. I saw Vaush was trending on Twitter. I clicked, what did Vaush do this time? Boop! And I see like fucking sloppily censored fucking Lolicon. It's bad, dude. I saw it blurred. I saw it semi-blurred. Just from that alone, there is no fucking way in hell you could ever fucking think or convince yourself that it was not a fucking child being depicted. That is retarded and that is ridiculous. Okay? He needs to stop doing that. He needs to stop ridiculing people for being lolicons and just fucking embrace it. Just embrace it, Vaush. You're a pedophile. You like jerking off to lolicon. Why the fuck are you bashing conservatives for doing what you're fucking doing? Right? All right? I'm going to put this in parentheses, like lolly. Okay, point number 2 that I could think of. Here's a point that I don't see most people talking about. I don't know how you spell it. Fuck it. Misogyny. All right? Now, personally, fuck women. Women are gay and stupid. But Vaush is a misogynist. But he likes to pretend and he likes to lie to his audience and pretend like he's a feminist. He is not. Emphatically, Vaush is not a feminist. Every single fucking chance a woman is on screen and has an unfavorable opinion, you can almost guarantee there's a 99% chance Vaush will make a misogynist comment. There is a clip of him literally ridiculing and lambasting some fucking British turf woman and saying the way she dressed basically is her trying to communicate to other men that she wants to be raped. And if I'm making this video, it's gonna play right now. Boom!
She's wearing a skirt with stockings. She just wants to live in Mad Men and be sexually harassed by like the office boys.
There's a clip. So Vaush literally, unironically, those words came out of his mouth. He basically said the way this woman dresses is indicative of her wanting to be fucking raped just because of the way she dressed. It has nothing to do with her points. It has nothing to do with like her turf shit. It has nothing to do with her arguments or anything. It's just he saw the way she dressed and he felt like he needed to fucking comment on it because she's a woman. He would not do that with a man. He would not do that with a man. In fact, emphatically, okay? There's been multiple instances where Vaush probably could have commented on a guy's way of dressing and how that might affect his presentation, and he never does it. He never does it. Never does it. Why do I hate us? Why do I hate women? Because I'm gay, okay? And women compete with me to other men. So naturally, I have to hate women, okay? But I have a good reason to. Vaush doesn't have a good reason. Because Vaush is bisexual, okay? Vaush is a hardcore bisexual. He likes femmes and masks, okay? Okay, another example, because I don't want to just give one. Another example of Vaush being misogynist was also with J.K. Rowling. Okay, now this is a famous fucking example. Vaush got fucking shat on all over Twitter because of this bullshit. Fuck me, there's an ad playing right now. Vaush got into a spat with J.K. Rowling, and he said something along the lines of, you know, women try to shut up challenge impossible or something like that. Vaush will make sly comments like that every fucking time. Nobody said he should do it. Nobody gave him the recommendation that he should do it. A matter of fact, his very own political ideology kind of mandates that he doesn't do it, but he does it anyways. It's almost like Vaush isn't principled, which that will come up later, okay? This is a very common personality trait of Vaush, that he's very unprincipled, okay? Another example is when he was talking with a black woman. I forgot what she was, but she was like a conservative. She was like a conservative, very well dressed, very well spoken black woman, and she gave some shitty fucking takes on Trump or some fucking shit, right? You know, instead of engaging with her point, Vaush decided to mock her and her accent, okay? And sort of degrade and belittle her, right? And no, Vaush kind of does that, you know, to be fair, okay? This is kind of a weaker point. Vaush kind of does that to everyone he sort of talks to, sort of everyone that he talks to, you know, who is of an adversarial sort of stance. But point being, the fact that he literally did that as a feminist, instead of engaging with her point, he decided to degrade her as if she's some fucking retarded southerner when she obviously doesn't have a southern accent and she's very, very well spoken and shit.
Politically represent my interests.
I'm not. My point here ain't about criticizing your vote. It's that only 2 people were going to be president, and there were only 2 real paths to FBI.
No. But those are 2 different.
You got that plantation riz. Hell yeah.
Like, is kind of crazy for a leftist to really do. I don't know what the fuck in his head makes him think that he could do that and get away with it, but apparently I guess so. Okay, but point being, Vaush is a misogynist. He is not a feminist. Do not believe that fucking lie. Vaush is a misogynist, 1000 fucking %. And I don't think there's any problem with being a misogynist, but I think there's a problem with being a misogynist when you're claiming that you're a fucking feminist. Okay. Also, what Vaush did with that black woman was kind of racist too. Okay. To sort of preemptively assume a black woman has a southern accent is kind of fucking racist a little bit, right? And the last point I think I need to make. Would I describe myself as a misogynist? Jokingly, yes. Literally, no. Okay. I think I like having my female friends. Okay, I have female friends. All right. I think it really comes down to this one last thing. All right. This really ultimately comes down to Vaush's major fault, and that he is inconsistent. Okay. Vaush, you can never, I feel like you can really genuinely never trust the shit that comes out of his mouth. I don't know what Vaush believes, because of the sheer amount of times he's displayed his full-on hypocrisy. He will lambast conservatives for doing pedo shit, then he'll do pedo shit. He will lambast other people for being misogynist, and he'll be a misogynist, right? Vaush will time and time again take people out of context and fucking do basically Hasan bullshit, and then he'll fucking complain when people do it to him. He did that with H3H3 when H3H3 reacted to that burst of clips of Vaush making sussy fucking arguments, and he said H3H3 took me out of context. And for the most part, a bunch of lefties ran with that. Little did they know, later on in the stream, H3H3 played Vaush giving the context behind the clips that he played. So if Vaush thinks that not enough context was given, he should really blame himself, because H3H3 played Vaush given the context behind those clips, right? And this ultimately makes Vaush not a trustworthy person, right? This rant easily could have been about Hasan. I think my stances on Hasan are pretty clear, and I don't think Hasan is really worth, at least from my opinion, Hasan isn't worth criticizing, because from my point of view, I think Hasan should be criticized. From my point of view, the reason why this is a Vaush rant because no one's really calling out Vaush. Vaush is basically doing the same fucking shit. They're literally the same exact shit, but everyone's focused on Hasan and Frogan and all that kind of shit. I think Vaush deserves the same amount of fucking criticism. So that's why I'm really covering Vaush right now, right? And to be clear, there's nothing inherently wrong with being occasionally inconsistent with your beliefs. People's minds and their opinions change throughout time. This is very natural. I used to be, believe it or not, look at the way I look at the way I dress and I'm presenting myself right now. What do you think my overall political opinion is, generally speaking? Probably like maybe liberal. I used to be a borderline Nazi. I used to be a race realist fucking Nazi, okay? So people's opinions can change with time, okay? I realized I like cock, okay, 4 years ago. Not 4 years ago. It was more like 6 years ago. How long ago was 2019? That's where fundamentally, I mean, 2018 I started really like entertaining other people's opinions, but 2019 is where I kind of started like moving towards the other side. But point being, it happened a long time ago, okay? It was like 5 years ago, right? Fucking ad. Fuck off, progressive, you fucking piece. But point fucking being, people's opinions can change with time. There's nothing wrong with necessarily being inconsistent, but you have to, when your opinion changes on a topic, you have to make it clear. You can't just play it off as if you still maintain the same fucking opinion you obviously do not have, because you have demonstrated that you express the same problematic behavior you're criticizing other people for fucking doing. This makes Vaush completely untrustworthy, completely and utterly fucking incompetent, and nobody should listen to his opinion for anything. If you feel like you can't trust Hasan to give an unbiased and informed political take, that should also be applied to Vaush. Vaush is just as fucking bad as Hasan. The only luxury Vaush has above Hasan is that Vaush isn't more well known than Hasan. That is it. They're basically the same fucking person, in my opinion, okay? They're both shitty, they're both uninformed, they both lie to their audience, they're both hypocritical, and they both stand for fucking nothing. Because at the end of the day, the way Vaush runs his platform obviously isn't off of any principle, simply because of the inconsistency and everything that I mentioned before, right? There is no reason to listen to this fucking dude. He's a complete fucking clown, a complete fucking sham, a complete fucking fraud, and he should die. No, I'm kidding. I would prefer Vaush improve and just be more honest about his fucking views. If Vaush wants to jerk off to Lolicon, defend it. Don't pretend like you don't, like you do now. Don't pretend like you didn't get caught with a folder full of it. Defend it. Defend it. You obviously don't see a fucking problem with it, so defend it. Defend it. Defend the position. Defend why. Vaush has never actually defended why he's got caught with Lolicon. He's just said, well, it's not Lolicon. I don't think it's Lolicon. And actually, even if it is, it didn't look like it was at the time when I was jerking off to it. Okay. You know, some of the images, yeah, I could kind of see it, but you know, it's androgynous enough. I really can't tell. No, I'm telling you, emphatically, you can tell those images were Lolicon, right? Emphatically. I saw it. Sloppily censored, dude. There is no mistaking it whatsoever. Okay. Fucking hell. All right. So that's the Vaush rant. I don't think I have anything else to really say about him. I just think he's a disgusting fucking human being. Okay. And also, because this is a Vaush video, also fuck Demon Mama. Demon Mama is also a complete cunt. But that's another time. Okay. So that's the Vaush rant. All right. What do you guys think?